In this video, we're overclocking the AMD Radeon 740M integrated graphics integrated in the Ryzen 5 8500GE APU. We overclock it to 3.3 GHz using the ASUS ROG Crosshair X670E Hero motherboard and custom loop water cooling. I'll speedrun you through the BIOS settings and provide some notes and tips along the way. Please don't copy these settings and apply them to your CPU. If you want to learn how to overclock these integrated graphics, have a look at the longer SkatterBencher video that's already up on my channel. Alright, let's do this. When you've entered the BIOS, switch to the Extreme Tweaker menu. Set AI Overclock Tuner to Expo Tweaked. That makes the memory run at our Expo rated frequency of DDR5 6400 and associated primary memory timings and voltage. However, the ASUS motherboard will apply optimized secondary timings to improve the memory performance. Set memory frequency to DDR5 6600. This increases the memory frequency from the Expo rated DDR5 6400 to DDR5 6600 while retaining the Expo memory timings and voltages. Switch to the Advanced menu. Enter the AMD Overclocking submenu. This will provide us with all the advanced AMD overclocking tools. Enter the Manual iGPU Overclocking submenu. Now we can set our manual target clock frequency for the integrated graphics. We must also specify a target voltage for this frequency. We can set the frequency 500 MHz higher than the default 2.8 GHz. Note that the maximum graphics voltage is restricted to 1.2 volt due to the presence of Zen 4 C cores on this APU. Set GFX clock frequency to 3300. Set GFX voltage to 1200. Leave the Manual iGPU Overclocking submenu. Enter the DDR and Infinity Fabric frequency timings submenu. Here we can adjust the system memory configuration as well as tune the Infinity Fabric and memory controller. Since we are using the Expo settings for this guide, we'll only fine-tune the Infinity Fabric and the memory controller frequency. Enter the Infinity Fabric frequency and dividers submenu. Set Infinity Fabric frequency and dividers to 2600. This increases the clock frequency of the data fabric connecting the CPU cores, memory controller and integrated graphics. Set uClock div1 mode to uClock equals memclock. This forces the memory controller to run at the same frequency as the system memory. Our memory frequency will be DDR5 6600, which is 3.3 GHz. So our memory controller will also run at 3300 MHz. Leave the Infinity Fabric frequency and dividers submenu. Leave the DDR and Infinity Fabric frequency timings submenu. Enter the Precision Boost Overdrive submenu. Here we can use the AMD Precision Boost Overdrive 2 toolkit to increase the power, current and frequency headroom of the Precision Boost 2 algorithm. Set Precision Boost Overdrive to Advanced. Set PBO limits to motherboard. This adjusts the PBO platform parameters, PPT, TDC and EDC, according to the motherboard order rules. On this motherboard, we find that the following values have changed. Leave the Precision Boost Overdrive submenu. Enter the SoC Uncore OC mode submenu. Here we can enable OC mode for the SoC Uncore IP blocks, which forces the Infinity Fabric, Unified Memory Controller and System Memory to always run at their highest frequency. Set SoC Uncore OC mode to Enabled. Then save and exit the BIOS. We rerun some benchmarks to ensure everything works as intended and check the performance increase compared to the default settings. Higher is better, and all of our benchmark scores are higher. The highest graphics clock reported in the operating system is 3300 MHz. When running the 3DMark Speedway Stability Test, the average GPU effective clock is 3293 MHz with 1.200 volts. The GPU memory clock is 3300 MHz. The average GPU ASIC power is 58.7 watts. And that's it. I thank you for watching and the patrons for their support, and see you next time.